Harding. Welcome to my blog stampwithelaine.com. Yay! Today's the big reveal. So this Fun Friday I'll be sharing one of my personal favourites in the new Autumn Winter catalogue, which has gone live today. If you're new to the catalogue, you'll find a legend on page 2 which explains how to navigate through it. It's broken down into suites. These are coordinating product lines to guide your creative vision. So there are 7 in all, and the page numbers and everything is listed on there. Then we have your kits on pages 32 to 34. Watch out for the quick and easy call-outs. These are projects you can copy and share when you're short on time or new to crafting. There will also be little Christmas ornament that says save 10%. These refer to the bundles when you can purchase select tools and stamps together at a discounted price. There's also a You Can Make It icon. They look like this, and these include lists of products and tools for making the project that's been pictured. For instance, this is a double page spread. There's the quilted Christmas suite, and it will tell you it's a suite. And they've done several projects on this page, and also 2 quick and easy projects which are shown here, and you can see the quick and easy icon there. And then next to it you have the You Can Make It call out listing all the products they use to make those 2 projects. On the opposite page there's a picture of the stamp set, and it will list how many stamps there are in the stamp set. They're usually shown true to size unless stipulated that it's not. We have 3 types of stamp. There's the photopolymer stamps. Stampin' Up also carries clear mount stamps, come also in a DVD case the same size as the photopolymer case. You will need to have a set of clear mount blocks, which once you've purchased it, they will be with you for life and you can use it with any stamp set. Bear in mind that the clear blocks also come in different sizes, so you need to find the right size for the right shape stamp. For a small stamp you'll need a smaller block, and if it's a big stamp you'll need a bigger block. Lastly, they have wood mount, so these actually come with unmounted. Blocks will be supplied. Sticker sheet with the images on it, rubber stamps on a sheet which have been pre-die cut, and you just pop them out and then mount them yourself onto the wooden blocks. These papers, they call it the Quilted Christmas Designer Series paper stack. So there are 48 sheets in a pack, and I've taken out 1 each of the designs. So there are 12 double-sided designs altogether. There's this side, and that's the reverse, which is plain, and then the heavily patterned side on this side, and a solid colour on the reverse. I haven't got the ribbon or the impressions folder yet, but these are the felt stitch felt embellishments. Aren't they gorgeous? There are 15 in a pack, 5 of each design. So 5 of the star, 5 of the mistletoe, and 5 of the trees. Turning to page 15 to have a look at this tags and trimmings bundle. I was absolutely devastated when they retired the pillow box die, but then they've come up with another innovation, and that one is really for the trim your stocking thinlet dies. Now these are the dies. This is what they will cut out. So it's a bigger set. So you've got your stocking, which is this one, the toe or the heel, the toe, the trim at the top, and there's this bit here with the pillow die, and you can adapt it, and I will show you the project in a minute. Then there's all these little bits to trim your stocking with. I haven't discovered what that is for. I think possibly that might be for a loop at the top. There's also a snowflake and then stars, so you can see the possibilities, can't you? It doesn't have to be just for Christmas. You can use it for anything. There's some mistletoe, I think, and those are all the little berries that go on top, and even a bell, and those are your berries, as well as a tag. With this tags and trimming die, you can cut out your stocking using the designer series paper, and then you can use plain cardstock to cut out the pillow section, and this is how it assembles together. So you put double-sided tape on there and double-sided tape on here, and that goes on the back, and that goes on the inside, like so, to form this. Tags and trimming set has got a stamp set and of course the matching dies. And I forgot to mention that these two dies are for the buttons. Now we've got to have a bit of stamping, don't we? So I've pre-die cut these. To make up the stocking, you'll need the sock part, the back part, the pillow portion, the topper, the toe and the heel, and a trimming. And I'm going to be using the snowflake stamp to stamp with. I've mounted the stamp on a C block, and I'm going to stamp in cherry cobbler. You will see that when you die cut stocking elements, you'll have pre-scored lines there, so you want to reinforce those. So turn it back on itself where the score lines are more pronounced, and then afterwards you can turn it back into the required position. So the same with that. So I'm going to put my nail there and leave it flat on the surface and just bring it toward me on both ends, so you get a nice sharp crease. Okay, then you want to do it in the opposite direction, and that will give it a lot more give then. Now we want to add the double-sided tape, the tear and tape, to the tabs. You want to make sure it reaches all the way to the end. Take off the backing paper from the middle tab and join these two pieces together so that the top of that marries up with the top of the stocking, like so. I tuck that in. And join these two pieces together. Like so. You've got your shape. Then take a bone folder, and you can see the piece over there at the bottom, so you need to just use your bone folder to attach that to the stocking to make it secure, and then pop that in and there you have your stocking. I've just remembered that I've forgotten to attach the toe and heel trimmings. So fast fuse on the smaller of the two, that goes on the heel, and the stitching faces inwards. So I'll have to do it now because I forgot. All is not lost, and I'm using fast fuse because it's a much hardier adhesive, and you want to get in the edges, right to the edge. And if you've got a silicone mat, it's better to work with a silicone mat so that it doesn't get stuck to your work surface. Okay, stitching faces inside, and there's your toe. Last one to do is the trimming at the top. Run a thin line of glue along the edge of the stocking and use a pair of tweezers to offer that up to the end of the stitched stocking trim. Butt it up to the edge, hold it there for a second until it bonds. A 1/8 inch hole punch, handheld hole punch, and pop a couple of holes in the back. Like so. You can use this jute twine. So I've threaded the jute through the 2 holes here. Then I'm going to tie a knot inside so it won't show. Pull it tight. Snip up the ends. Tuck it back inside and then close the box with the finger hole first, followed by the top. To finish, I'm going to use one of these stitch felt shape embellishments, attach it with a glue dot. I think I'll just put that on the the stocking itself because it's not sticking to the felt. Try it this way. Ow! So there you have it, one that's been stamped, one without, and that's making a little pillow box. And look at those gorgeous embellishments. So that's a non-Christmassy one. I hope you've enjoyed today's offering. If you like it, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe or share on Facebook, and my grateful thanks if you do. If you're watching from YouTube, you'll find the list of supplies I use below this video in the Show More section, with direct links to my online store. They will be listed on my blog here at blog.stampwithelaine.com. You can find me on Facebook, Pinterest or Instagram. Thanks for joining me today, and I'll be back soon. Bye!